Ladies, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the New York Mets losing to the Texas Rangers 3-2. They had a 2-0 lead into the 8th inning, and the Mets bullpen, they blew it. The Mets, even when they have a 2-0 lead, they finally have a lead. Their bullpen ends up blowing it. I don't know what more to say with this Mets team. I've already said. Was the offense great? No, they only scored 2 runs, but the pitching did their part. The starting pitching with Brandon Sproat, but then the bullpen gives up 3 runs in the final 2 innings. The Mets had 11 hits, actually. Both teams had 11 hits. It's just the Rangers got the big hits late in the ball game, and the Mets really didn't, besides a solo homer by Soto. Their first run come off an error, so they had their chances. They just didn't come through, and it's going to be a frustrating loss for the Mets. For Mets fans, and if the Giants win tonight against my Dodgers, the Mets are going to be out of the playoffs. And Tyler Rogers gave up a run. Edwin Diaz gave up a run. It was just a disaster for the New York Mets late in this ball game. And all along, as their poor performances stacked up, the Mets could at least hang their hats on the fact that they still had a wild card lead. Well, that lead is now pretty much gone at this point. And I thought Brandon Sproat gave him 6 good innings, 6 scoreless innings. And he was removed at 70 pitches because he was experiencing velocity drop. He didn't want to push the rookie under those circumstances. It's a very bad situational manager. He was touching 93, 96. He was 93, 96, touching 97 all day, really. So I don't know, man. I wouldn't have took him out there. It's only 70 pitches. You gotta take the chance, man. 6 scoreless innings. Give him another inning, see what happens. He was throwing a scoreless game. How often does your bullpen come in relief and not give up a run? The guy was at 70 pitches. You're in the middle of the playoff race, and you do that. I thought that was a bad decision by Carlos Mendoza. I just don't like that decision right there to take out Brandon Sproat, who gave you 6 scoreless innings in this one. I don't get it. Really don't. They've just entered a new circle of hell in this one. We'll talk about how good Brandon Sproat's start was. We'll talk about how good his start was. In his second career start, 6 innings, 6 hits, no runs, didn't walk anybody, 3 strikeouts. Should have pitched another inning, but I don't know why they took him out there. This season has not been managed well as well. As bad as the team has been, the manager, Mendoza, has not been great either. The Mets asked their bullpen for 9 outs in relief, and they didn't get it. Tyler Rogers and Edwin Diaz blew a 2-run lead in the 8th, and the Mets are now needed to get some more from their offense, which never happened. I don't know why they pulled Brandon Sproat, but Mendoza might not be the answer for the New York Mets. He may not be the answer. And then an RBI single given up by Edwin Diaz. And and at least temporarily no longer they're in control of their own destiny right now. But I'm kind of questioning Stearns' roster acquisitions and Mendoza's scratching in-game management, head-scratching in-game management. Brandon Sproat was great, 6 scoreless innings. Then you go to the bullpen, Brooks Raley, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. It gives you a scoreless inning, but then Tyler Rogers, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, 1 strikeout. And then Edwin Diaz, 1.1 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Gives up the RBI single. So Brandon Sproat, Jim, and a milestone by Juan Soto, and the Mets bullpen collapses. Pandeo face. But for the Rangers, Patrick Corbin has 4.1 innings, 6 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. I think 1 run on that error. 1 run, no earned, but pitched solid enough for 4.1 innings. Then the bullpen went to work. Cole Winn, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts for Cole Winn. Hobie Milner, 1.1 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Chris Martin, 1.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Phil Maton, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. And then Sean Armstrong, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts to end the ball game. So, very, very good job done, I thought, by this bullpen, only giving up 1 earned run. They gave up hits, but they were able to get out of these jams and get clutch hits to win this game, man. This Rangers team is just hot right now. Even when they didn't play their best today, they're able to come up clutch. So let's go over the lineups here. J.H. Smith, 2 for 4. Langford, 2 for 5 and RBI. Peterson, 0 for 4 and RBI. Berger, 1 for 4. Young, 0 for 3 and a walk. Osuna, 1 for 2. Tellez, 1 for 1 and an RBI. Heim, 1 for 4. Freeman, 2 for 4. Hellman, 1 for 3. For the Mets, Lindor, 1 for 5. Soto, the amazing Juan Soto, 2 for 5 and RBI with a solo homer. Alonso, 2 for 5. Vientos, 1 for 3 and a walk. Nemo, 2 for 5. Marte, 1 for 2. Pinch hitting Beatty, 1 for 2. Alvarez was 0 for 3. McNeil was 0 for 2. 2 walks. Siri, 0 for 3. And pinch hitting Mullins was 0 for 1. Mauricio was 1 for 1. For the overall stats, Mets had 11 hits, 2 runs, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th, and error. Rangers, 11 hits, 3 runs, 2 errors, 2 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th. The Rangers improved to 79 and 70. Mets dropped to 76 and 73. Go over your scoring summary. On a throwing error, Lindor scores. Bottom of the 7th, Soto homers. Top of the 8th, Peterson, sac fly. Tellez ground rule double. Ties the game with Langford in the top of the 9th with an RBI single to win at 3-2 as the Rangers shut the door in the bottom of the 9th. But I'm here for the final game of this 3-game series tomorrow at 1:40 Eastern. It'll be Noah McLean for the Mets, Jacob Latz for the Rangers. We'll see if the Rangers can get a sweep or if the Mets can avoid a sweep and get a much-needed victory before they play San Diego after their Monday day off. But, yeah, that's all I got to say. So leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'm out. Peace.